here we are. We are at the end of this 18-month series on the Gospel according to Luke, nearly 50 messages behind us. And isn't it ironic that when we get down to the last one, I'm not here to deliver it, but you're in great hands with my friend Dave Steen. But I thought I would try and give you my own personal summary of the Gospel in a kind of whimsical way, but serious as well. You know, in the book of Revelation, there is a scene, and in that scene, the throne of God is surrounded by four figures. One is an ox, one is a man, one is an eagle, one is a lion. Now, historically, theologians have tried to associate those four figures with gospel writers. They thought that perhaps Matthew was represented by the man, and Mark represented by the lion, John by the eagle, and Luke by the ox as the suffering servant. So I thought, as a way to summarize the Gospel of Luke, that I would give you my seven choice cuts of the Gospel of Luke. So if you'll allow me, I will prepare myself for this brief presentation, don my glasses and my pointer, and we will begin. First of all, first cut of choice cut from the Gospel according to Luke is incarnation. Nobody gives us better Christmas stories than the Gospel of Luke. Luke tells us how God came and entered human flesh. The second choice cut from Luke is prayer. Of all the gospel writers, Luke emphasizes prayer more than anyone else. Everywhere Jesus goes, everything that he does, somehow it's about prayer. And then the third choice cut is the Gentiles. Luke himself was a Gentile, he was a doctor, and his conviction was that the good news of Jesus was for everyone, no limitation. It was universal and accessible to everyone. The fourth cut is service. Over and over again, Luke emphasizes the role of service in the life of the believer. And we've said on several occasions, never think of yourself as anything other than a servant. The fifth is suffering. Over and over again, Jesus reminds his disciples that he needs to go to Jerusalem and he needs to suffer, and in his suffering he will reveal to the world his true character and the nature of God. Then sixth, praise. If you were to add up all the references to praise in all of the other New Testament books, they don't total the number of references to praise that you can find in the Gospel according to Luke. Luke was very much caught up in praising God for the dynamic ministry of Jesus Christ. And then finally, it's no idle tale. Now, I was trying to figure out what to do with the end of the ox, and that's where the tail is, and we were talking about this last week anyway in our Easter message, that this whole story about Jesus is true. Well, again, I'm sorry that I'm not here with you today. Some people have said that the Gospel of Luke is the most beautiful of all the Gospels. And even though I'm not here, I'm glad that you are. And my prayer is that the Jesus that Luke tells us about will be in you as he is in me. I'll see you soon.